It's Week 8 of the NFL.
And we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. He's fourth in the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. It's going to be a good one.
And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here. In the month of October, we got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC. Greg?
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. 3rd and 9. Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman, the return man for the Chiefs. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Hopkins sent in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now the former rushing champ. It's Kareem Hunt. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. Here's second and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Gray is the motion man here. On third down, Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's second and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on second down. Finding space at the 40. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. It is a touchdown. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Hopkins sent in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Third down, 3 to go. They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense for the first half of the season. You can see it there. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Uh-oh. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Mahomes. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. That's complete to Rice. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Mahomes back. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The next drive about ready to commence. Want to remind you it's coming up in primetime this week. Tonight on Sunday Night Football, 2 teams with plenty of playoff history, both historically and recently. the Cowboys and the Niners from Santa Clara, followed tomorrow night with Monday Night Football at the blue-collar teams. The Giants and the Steelers meet up in Pittsburgh with kickoff time at 8:15 Eastern. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in that one. Josh Palmer, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up the coast to Seattle to check in on the Seahawks at home at Lumen Field. And they trail the visiting Bills in that ball game at halftime. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. It's Jalen Hurts with a couple of touchdown passes. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll look to throw. He's got room past the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. This is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Tight end motioning left. Now a run on first down. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Third and long.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Here's a run with Hunt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. A short one caught by Kelsey. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Next to score, Chiefs 21, our home team 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Throwing now on 1st and 10.
The first down pass. Complete to number 0. A gain of 9.
Second and a yard.
Second and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's brought down to the 17, but that's going to be good enough. A 1st down picked up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a run going left. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The defense has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
That one taken in. Touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Open man is Hopkins.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 7.
First and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. So now this team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.